Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. The Minister of the FCT, Wike, has ignored Rivers Judiciary panel set up by the governor of the state, Fubara, to investigate local government killings. Wike said he's too big for Fubara to be summoning through judiciary. He controls the federal. Why would they be using local that he cannot come? It cannot be seen in such a gathering. He said it's too big for such a thing, and he will not honor the invitation. So it's really it takes humility for a man to be able to say things as they are, and feel like some things are beneath him, and yet subject himself just because of law and order. Wike is saying now that whatever is summoned in his state, he cannot be part of it because he is much bigger than that. He will not allow anyone to want to, call him that he's in federal level. Nobody can be inviting him at state level, that he's much bigger than that. You see, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Wike ignores Rivers Judiciary panel set up by Fubara to investigate local government killings, saying it's too big for Fubara to summon. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Wike, declined to appear before the Judiciary Commission of Inquiry established by the Rivers State government to investigate recent violence, including arson and property destruction in several local government areas in the state. The 7-man panel, inaugurated by Governor Sim Fubara in October and chaired by Justice Makuri, was tasked with probing incidents of violence and was expected to conclude its work within a month. The commission invited Wike, the Minister of the FCT, a former governor of the state, to provide clarification on certain matters during its final sitting on November 19, 2024. Despite multiple summons through courier and public advertisement, Wike failed to attend a single legal representation, saying they cannot be inviting me. Justice Makuri expressed disappointment over Wike's absence, stating that the day had been reserved exclusively for his appearance. The panel also noted the absence of other invitees, including Chief Tony Okachi, Critical Committee Chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC in Rivers State. Despite this setback, the commission concluded its proceedings and planned to submit its findings to the state government. Late Nigeria gathered that Justice Mokachi emphasized the importance of the inquiries for the people of Rivers State and thanked stakeholders for their cooperation. We hope the report will serve the best interest of Rivers State and its citizens, she remarked, saying the FCT minister should lead by example and make Nigerians know what it really means for us to have the truth. It is very, very sad that he can be invited and he will turn everyone down. So this is what is happening, and everybody is watching. And the truth of it is, until we all begin to ensure that the truth is displayed, irrespective of who you are, if you are invited, I believe, I may be wrong, that you should at least honor that invitation first of all. Okay, I believe that you should initially honor that invitation and ensure that you live by what you are saying. Okay, you live by what you are saying, and you tell the truth rather than pretend that you don't know anything. Okay, so it's a very, very interesting matter, and every one of us must ensure that we are doing all that is needed, right and true, for us to be able to get to the very bottom and know exactly what's going on. Nobody is above the law, and so if you're invited or someone, you must be able to, you must be able to show up and explain why you are doing what you are doing. Okay. So this is why every single person is watching, and why we cannot afford to be quiet and allow the same thing over and over again. Every one of us should know exactly what is happening. Wike has no right whatsoever to allow, to prevent himself from appearing, in such a gathering. You have been invited and you prefer not to show up and think that you can just do whatever you want to do and get away with it. It is wrong. It is very, very wrong. And so nobody will allow that. Nobody will sit down there, and just allow you to allow, just allow anyone to talk as they choose, as they do, as they please. It's wrong. What is wrong is wrong. There's no other name for it. You see? So it is a very serious one. It's a very, very serious one. And every single person knows exactly what the issue is. If we keep quiet and nobody's saying anything, we'll be surprised and shocked what will follow. You see? So it is a very, very serious matter. Nobody will sit down there and allow the same thing. You see, what's going on now, it's a clear indication that some people are truly above the law. Okay? They are not trying to position themselves as if they are the ones who decide what happens. So every single person knows, okay? Every single person knows what the truth is. We cannot afford, all they wanted was to ask some questions. Okay? All they wanted was to ask some questions. They should have showed up, but because it's Fubara, I said it cannot be summoned by Fubara. And if you watch one of the videos back then that Wike put together, I said, listen, Fubara is now the governor, the kind of power he has, blah, 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 blah. So he never really meant it. He never really meant any of that. He never really meant any of that. So these are these are matters, with serious consequences. Okay? These are matters with serious consequences. But guess what? In Nigeria, they push everything under the table, making it look like, Wike, he can do whatever he pleases and get away with it. This is why the country is where it is today. Fubara must continue. Must continue to stand for what is true. I know that there are few people who will stand for him, because Nigeria has turned a place where people can hardly speak. You see? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice, and we must speak the truth to ensure the truth is displayed. God bless. Bye for now.